Hey there, everyone. It's Elliot from Lunarch Studios. Happy New Year, and we are thrilled to announce that we have just revealed Lunarch's next game. It is called the Artisan of Glimmith, and we've just launched the Steam page. In fact, we've dropped a free demo on Steam that you can play now. You can review the demo. We already have 37 reviews, and they are 100% positive. Our goal was literally to get 100 reviews before the Steam Next Fest in February, and we're already more than a third of the way there in 2 days. Thank you so much to everyone who has left a review. We also dropped a trailer. Let me show it to you now. The game is by the team of puzzle designers that did the logic grids for the game Islands of Insight, which we released in 2024. I keep saying last year, but now that's no longer true. But yeah, it's a region division game where you take a grid and you cut it up into pieces according to different rules. And if you're familiar with Japanese logic puzzles like maybe Philomeno or Shikaku, this may be a bit familiar, but what we've done is we've taken the rules from over 20 different puzzles and kind of put them in a blender and mixed them and matched them to create variants and hybrids in hundreds of different combinations. So you'll get all kinds of unique eureka moments that only happen when you combine the rules of two different puzzle types together. And so we've done a little bit of what The Witness did for line puzzles and what Islands of Insight and a game called Taiji have done for black and white shading puzzles, but we've done it for a totally new category of puzzles. And if you've never tried region division puzzles before, you're in for a real treat because they have all kinds of different logic that twists your brain in different ways. There are puzzles from the easiest simple ones all the way up to very challenging. This rule right here is a rule called Compass, which is the most fascinating logic puzzle rule I've ever seen in a puzzle. And we actually contacted the creator of the Compass puzzle genre, and we asked her to create some puzzles for this game. So some of her work is featured in the Artisan of Glimmith as well. So that's the game. Let me show you a bit of gameplay, and we'll stop the trailer so it won't loop on us. This is the Overworld. So you can move around, you can see lots of different content. There are tutorial sequences, and then there are more open areas where you can pick puzzles at your own pace. There are no mandatory puzzles that will railroad you, except for a very small number of tutorials, and there's certain boss puzzles and that sort of thing. But it's mostly, if you're stumped on a puzzle, you can go try something else. And the game is designed so that you can pick and choose your favorite genres, your favorite types. You don't have to do everything. The Overworld itself, there are some secrets hidden in it and some puzzles that may be tricky to find. I won't spoil anything for you, but it's more than just a level select screen. Let me show you how a puzzle works. So in this case, we're given a shape bank, and our goal is to cut this grid into shapes that belong into the shape bank. You can drag across the grid to draw regions. You can also draw borders. You can shift-click a region to surround it with borders. You can also use Q to flood fill and then fill a region with color. When you get to the end, the puzzle is complete. I'll show you a slightly more involved example. So in this puzzle, we have an additional rule, which is the delta. And the way delta works is on the two sides of the delta, the two different shapes on those two sides have to be distinct. So in this case, we have the domino and this X pentomino plus sign region, and there's got to be one on one side and one on the other. So in this case, the X pentomino, it can only fit down here. That's the only place it can go. And so we know that's going to have to be the X. So that's going to have to be a domino. And then we can sort of fill out the rest of the puzzle logically based on that. And this is a little tricky, but if we go from here, we'll realize, oh, actually, there's another X pentomino on the other side. And so that's sort of the general flow of these types of puzzles. They do go from easy all the way up to extremely difficult endgame stuff that probably not everybody's going to get to, but there's something in here for everybody. And you could play at your own pace. We've been working on this for quite a while. We've really poured our hearts into it. There's about a dozen different puzzle designers that have contributed stuff for the game, and you can play the demo right now. I would really love to hear what you think. If you have any comments, if you could leave a review. We are dropping a patch today, the first ever patch. We've already done a bunch of graphics fixes, a few Steam Deck fixes. We've added a motion blur toggle. We've fixed some audio things and improved a bunch of audio. So that will be going live very soon. If you're watching this on New Year's, I will also be doing a live stream on Twitch today. I'll be doing a demo playthrough and giving some commentary on some of the early puzzles in the demo, as well as doing a bit of development streaming. We're going to work on the color selection, since it has been the #1 requested, most in-demand feature for us to improve. So we'll be doing a little bit of that today. Please come say hi on Twitch, twitch.tv/Lunarch Studios. Links are in the description. And yeah, the demo is live now. Please wishlist the game and review the demo. Thank you all so much.